Yeah, peace, family. Right back at you with another video, and you tune into War for Peace. So this video right here, man, I just want to touch on a tweet that was put out by Tariq Nasheed about a few days ago, talking about hip hop. Let me go to it right now. So the tweet said, another false narrative is hip hop is based off Caribbean culture. Every single element of hip hop culture was created by foundational blacks. Our Caribbean brother Kool Herc simply brought all those FBA elements into one place and amplified it with a big sound system. And that tweet was so manipulative, it got people, if you read the comments, you will see some crazy stuff. And it was purposely created for that. You know what I mean? Now that I'm really looking at this, Tariq is baiting these people in to go at each other, man. And you got people up there saying, oh, these Caribbeans always try to take our culture and they want to be us. They try to you know, all these tethered, all the same talking points that Tariq, Yvette Cornell, and Antonio Moore says. These same people has the same exact talking points word for word. I mean, they don't even change it up. That's how programmed these people are with this information now. But anyway, so the tweet was very manipulative, because we all know that Kool Herc, African Bambaataa, Grandmaster Flash was the three founding fathers of hip hop coming into fruition and it getting real big in America, and which had nothing to do with Caribbean. It was just that those guys were Caribbean descent, so they brought a lot of the elements from Jamaica, you know what I'm saying, that was out there, and they mushed it in together. And as you know, hip hop is a music form genre that mushes every other aspect of music together. You can do a lot of dudes, especially back in the days, they'll take a classical song and make it into a hip hop record. They can take an African mumble beat and make it into a hip hop record. They could take Colombian music and make it into a hip hop beat. So hip hop always took from every element of music, not just Black American music. It took from every element of music and mushed it in together and created that form of music. And as far as those guys using turntables and records to scratch, it was because at that time they was taking instruments out to schools, and them guys had no way of making music, so they had to come up with a way to make music. And that's what created hip hop. So what they did was they'd take somebody else's beat and remix it and redo it and, you know, switch it around, reformat it, and then they'll speak on it. And that form came from the talking over the beats, came from DJing. You know, a lot of Jamaicans used to do that, and they'll play music and they'll talk over the music, you know what I'm saying? And then the DJ became real big out there. And they brought that element to hip hop and made the DJ become big out here. And that's, you know what I'm saying? And also, one of the main things I noticed is that what Tariq is doing is that he's trying to take the credit away from Kool Herc, and him saying that he amplified it is very, very disrespectful to hip hop. And he amplified it with big speakers. So as you can see, he just tried to take the credit away because of the same talking points that they created, you know what I mean? Saying that foundational blacks did this, we the best in this, and we better people than you guys, and we have built this country. And so that fits all into that narrative of him not wanting one of the biggest form of music ever in history to be contributed to some guys that have Caribbean backgrounds. That's all that was. He know that nobody's saying that this music is of a Caribbean culture. No Caribbean is saying that. No American is saying that. It was a manipulative tweet. It was a trickery. It was words and trickery to say something like that. Nobody's saying that it's in Caribbean culture. People are saying that the founding fathers and some of the guys that was contributed to creating hip hop happens to be Caribbean. That's all. You know what I mean? So it was the Jedi mind trick, and he got these people riled up. They up there. You know, and man, it's sad, man. At this point, if you following this movement, man, you sad, dude. You know what I'm saying? You very, very sad, man. You know, hurt people. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, people going to impose what what they're feeling on other people, and that's what I'm starting to see, man. It's a lot of jealousy, it's a lot of hate, and what I notice is that they try to switch that around and impose that on you, but it's really them the one that's doing the talking. And I'm talking about FBA. I'm not talking about no Pacific black people in general, because I consider myself a black person. But when it comes to this movement, it's a totally different ball game. So they kind of reverse. They try to do the reverse hating, and you know what I'm saying, and say that you're hating, and they talk all this big stuff, and then say that you're jealous of them. But then when you look up, they're the only ones talking. They the only ones bitching. They the only ones crying. So I just see that they try to take the credit away from a couple of guys, and you know what I mean, and that's all it is at this point. So I just wanted to say that, man. I'm out. Peace.